Hello everybody, Alexandro here. Today we're going to be doing some more Summoner's War on my alternate account. Now, I haven't really been playing on my alternate account a lot, but I have been playing on it somewhat. I've been trying to do that dice event, but I made the mistake of being not necessarily unknowledge, but I kind of forgot that this account is 10 hours faster. So whenever I usually try to play this account, the event is already passed. But anyways, so one of the things I decided I was going to do was I actually got to level 20 and bought the monster storage, and I used a good amount of my crystals to store everybody in here. So I've got everybody stored up in here, all the monsters that I don't plan on using right now, mainly because I can't, or I just, I've kept them for the long term. So the ones that I have here are the ones that I'm going to use right now, mainly because of, the potential they have or whatnot, or the fact that they're a fusion. I mean, there's a lot of ones that are a fusion here, like Konamiya, but at the same time, I'm not progressing it quickly, so there's no point for me in having monsters such as Konamiya and whatnot with me right now. Right now, I've got monsters that mainly can rely on Fatal. So, I completely forgot Rune Removal Day happened. Alright, so Rune Removal Day is today right now, and I actually was moving around everybody's runes. So let's just go ahead and quickly throw on the runes that I want these units to have. Just throw on that one. And then, yeah, speed and crit rate, that works. Okay. Dark Rakshasa, let's go. Alright, we're going to do some Kairos runs. We have the Water Marshal Cat Dungeon available, Secret Dungeon for the weekend. We are going to do Vofagus Ruins. We're going to get this done, and then I'm going to speed through this. I'm going to basically edit it just so that, well, yeah, I'm going to edit it so that everything goes by quickly. Hey everybody, Alexandro here, and yeah, I'm actually really glad that I had done that, because if you can look to the right, it's been 47 minutes. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of editing going on here. There's going to be a lot of cutting. I'm going to use my friend rep. I am not dealing with this. My units are having the hardest of times even being able to complete this, let alone do it. And I'm going to use Briand so that if anybody dies, they can just get revived. I didn't use Briand at the beginning of this place because it's all fire, and I didn't want to use Briand throughout this place because he had a revive and not a heal. I'm using him now though, so I'm not dealing with this crap. I'm gonna see if this Katarina can kill them in one hit. No, she cannot. Damn. Alright, well, she'll be able to kill the next one in one hit. I know that. And let's see. Use Briand's Deadly Blow to lower their attacks so that not all of my units just die instantly. Of course you hit the lower one. I was really hoping you wouldn't hit the lowest one. Alright, fine. So we finally reached the final stage of Faimon Volcano, and we're just gonna see what we can do here. We couldn't ignore it. I really need to actually look at Katarina's skills. Every time I see Katarina, I'm like, Katarina's a really good monster. She is. But, you have to read her skills to understand, how she can ignore defense. Yeah, when used in invincible state. So, I have to be in the invincible state to do it. Now I can ignore defense, but I don't think it matters because there's no I can't use the Sword of Discharge right now. So I'm just gonna use Soul Reaper again, get my thing. Alright. I think I'm actually able to constantly use that if I get the kill, because I just used it. Alright, here we go. It's a freaking dragon, okay. You know, why couldn't they have us fighting this thing again? That'd be really cool. You have been warned, says Durand. This person here says he can see possibilities. The world will change. Yeah, I don't think it's going to change for the best. Alright, so. Durand, can you beat him? Apparently not, since you're making me do it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, there's no invincible state in here, so this is going to suck. I mean, it'll be easy to do because Katarina literally just quarter shot it. But still, can we lower its... we can lower its attack bar. Oh, it's so cool. I forgot you put everybody to sleep for a good amount of turns. Alright, here we go. Sword of Discharge. Alright, cool, we won. That was really easy because friend reps. So happy I have them. Oh, I also just love Frontier's connection. So, hang on guys, I'll be right back. Hey everybody, Alex Cedro here today. Thank you again for, having, been patient throughout this video. It's been, a slow process getting here. Sorry if there were a few background noises or things that you probably heard of or from because of, I didn't have my headset plugged in at the time. Anyways, so we finally did it. We were able to beat the thing, the dragon boss at the end of Faimon. So now we get to go through the rest of this dialogue, and then we'll actually be able to get our Light and Darkness scroll and all that stuff. So we got a lot of new things going on. There's new places that we can go to now, Aiden Forest and all that, but I'm not going there anytime soon because I already know that they're already above level 30. Or are they above level 30 to begin with? I got a 4-star of anything. Let's see, I think, yeah, they're above level 30 to begin with. So that's already a tough thing to do for me because I could barely even do Faimon Hell. Or Faimon Normal. I keep saying Hell because it's just the thing that I'm used to. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead, pick up our crystals. And we're going to pick up some mana. And then, is it in our box? There it is, Light and Dark Scroll. Alright. Now that we've got that Light and Dark Scroll, let's go ahead and do some end of the video summonings. Thank you all again for watching and experiencing all those cuts in the video. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. First one. Another arena, alright. Do we build a double arena? Nah. We got Ardella. Ardella's really good. So if you have one, try and build one. We get a Naki, or a Neki. We get the Fire Viking. Hey everybody, look. Fire Viking goes into the 5-star Panda Warrior. Looks like you're going to be seeing a Panda Warrior at some point in time. And then the next one we get is the Wind Werewolf, which goes into Katarina. So it looks like we're going to be seeing another Katarina. This time it might be mine. Alright, and then the last scroll that we've got, the Light and Dark Scroll. Which monster do we get? The Dark Martial Cat. Interesting. I actually haven't seen anybody with a Dark Martial Cat, and I haven't seen... the only time I've ever seen a Dark Martial Cat was in Trials of Ascension. So we've got the stun chance, we've got the decrease in attack bar. What's this then? Counterattacks with a critical hit if you are attacked with a critical hit, and increases the attack gauge. Okay, so the eye for an eye passive counterattacks with a critical hit if you're hit by a critical. So I'd say this would be, yeah, good for guild battles and arenas, because anytime that you fight monsters, like even Lucians, Like, anytime you fight anything that has just base crit, like, just like it's based off of crit, you'll actually be able to do pretty well against it if you use the Martial Cat, because you have a natural stun on your first skill. You have a attack bar decrease on the second. And if you build this unit, I'd probably, like, if you can actually get good runes for this monster, I'd probably say build her with Revenge, and then possibly even a Fatal set, maybe. Because if you build her with Revenge, she'll naturally counterattack on her own, even if the enemy doesn't crit. But it's a guarantee crit if you counterattack, and it increases the attack gauge by 30%. So I'd probably say do Revenge, then maybe a Fatal set. You don't really need the crit rate. You don't, because you counterattack with a crit. So if you wanted to, you could go Fatal Blade, or you could even just do 2 sets. I'm honestly going to suggest to you guys that if you really want to get the best out of some monsters, you don't need a 4 set. I'm working on a water high elemental right now, and I thought, oh hey, building it with just Fatal Blade would be great. But then I was looking at a lot of the runes that I had. I ended up building it with Fatal Blade because I had enough crit rate on the runes that I had to do it. But I was thinking to myself, you don't really need all 4 sets on your monsters. You can do all 2 sets. Like, as you can see, I've got my Vagabond here with the triple 2 set, and I've got my Brienne here with a double 2 set, which I'm going to change to Despair, because I want him to have Despair so a stun chance. But, I mean, you don't really need too much of a 4 set. I mean, if you can just build 2 sets on monsters, you'll be fine. A lot of my monsters have 4 sets because I didn't think about that. But thinking about it more and looking at the Dark Martial Cat, you guys can actually just build a bunch of 2 sets. So if I really wanted to, I could build it Blade. I could do Blade, Revenge, and Nemesis. I could do Blade, Revenge, Nemesis. Well, maybe not Nemesis, because Nemesis requires you to have a lot of HP so that when you get attacked, your attack bar increases with your HP decreasing. But, you know, just anything like Destroy would work. In fact, I think I might actually be able to put these on and it would work, but I'm not sure. But, you know, just doing like a Revenge, Destroy, Blade, or Revenge, Blade, anything. So, I'm honestly thinking about building just a triple set of, just 3 sets of 2 sets on my Dark Martial Cat. I'm going to try and build a Dark Martial Cat, so we'll see where that goes. We've got this free rune removal day. Oh yeah, and we have the Water Martial Cat dungeon too. So if I had actually summoned the Dark Martial Cat on my main account, we would have actually been able to farm more Water Martial Cat fodder to skill her up. But with that, I'm going to actually cut the video down. Well, not cut the video down, but I'm going to go ahead and just cut the video off here, guys. Yeah, go ahead and start thinking about different ways you can start ruining your monsters. Just think about it like this. If you actually want your monster to work effectively in the best way that you think it can, don't just think about running it with a 4 set. Try and run it with a couple 2 sets. Just, you know, try running it with some 2 sets. Ignore the 4 sets for a bit. I'm pretty sure if you do that, you'll actually see it's a lot easier than you think. Because certain 2 sets make it a lot easier to get the stats you need. If you need a monster with 100% crit rate like Vertiheel, then don't worry entirely about building just, you know, Violet and Crit. Because those people there, they have the runes for that. But if you really need to hit those criticals and you don't have any crit rate, just run 3 sets of blade. You get 36 from that, which would put you at maybe like, yeah, it'd actually put you at like 50. And then you can add in everything else with all the increased crit rate stuff and, you know. So by all means, just run a bunch of 2 sets if you really think it works. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, guys. Thank you again for watching. This was Summoner's War Road to 40, beating the Rhofagus Ruins and Faimon Volcano. Now, I never actually did much in the Rhofagus Ruins on video because it took 48 minutes to do all of this, plus my phone, because it was going for so long, my phone's storage ran out. So I had to move the video from my phone to my SD card and restart a different video. So this run right now, as you can see, it's only at 9.5 minutes. The other one that you saw was already like reaching 50 minutes. So it's technically a 2 video thing at this point. Anyways, thank you again for watching. This was Summoner's War doing the Faimon Volcano and some summonings. See you all next time.